The amber autumn glow filtered gently through the park's maple trees, casting playful shadows across the vibrant playground where children's giggles echoed like soft chimes. A high-powered attorney in her tailored navy blazer stood watching her 7-year-old daughter on the slide. The girl's auburn hair gleamed in the sunlight as she glided silently down. A lanky widower approached, his kind voice greeting the quiet girl with a gentle nod. The world seemed to hold its breath as the child's lips parted, and for the first time she murmured, "Hi." Her mother stood rooted, heart racing, eyes widening in utter shock. Eleanor Grayson had built a legal empire from grit. Her keen intellect and unyielding ambition had turned a modest practice into a renowned firm. At 36, she dominated courtrooms with the same precision she once used to draft contracts late into the night. Her polished chestnut hair was always swept into a sleek chignon, her suits understated but expensive, her heels clicking with purpose on polished wood. Yet behind her steely gray eyes lay a mother's fierce devotion to her silent daughter. Her daughter Lily was all softness where Eleanor was sharp, delicate, with hair like burnished copper and loose curls, eyes like a clear spring lake, and a complexion kissed by the faintest peach glow. She drifted through life like a wisp, present but untethered. Her silence was a barrier, separating her from everyone but her mother. Teachers called her gifted but distant, a child who absorbed everything but offered no words in return. The man who shifted their world stood 6 feet 1 inch, his lean frame filling a faded blue jacket. Daniel Harper moved with the quiet assurance of someone who'd faced hardship and come through. His dark hair was cropped neatly, his face dusted with stubble from prioritizing his 5-year-old daughter's routine over his own. His hands, rough from years as a carpenter, gestured with a tenderness that put children at ease. Daniel had set aside his tools 3 years ago, after a workplace accident left his shoulder unreliable. Now he coached youth art programs, helping kids express themselves through color and shape. His daughter, Mia, was his mirror opposite, vivacious, chatting with everyone, befriending everything from squirrels to street signs. Their mid-sized Canadian town was an ideal setting for this moment, neither too vast to feel cold nor too tiny to feel claustrophobic. Riverside Park, where they met, spanned several acres, its playground freshly updated with equipment in bold hues that popped in the afternoon light. Eleanor's journey with Lily began 7 years ago in a hospital room where joy turned to worry when the baby didn't well. Doctors reassured her that Lily was physically fine, just quieter than most. But as years passed without babbles, without mama, without even a sound in distress, the truth sank in. Tests showed perfect hearing, high intelligence, and healthy vocal cords. The diagnosis hit hard, selective mutism, possibly tied to birth trauma, though no one could pinpoint why. From age 3, specialists swarmed, speech therapists with their games, psychologists with their puppets, even holistic practitioners promising miracles. Eleanor spent fortunes flying experts to their town, trying therapies costing thousands per session. Each failure chipped away at her, watching Lily's light fade as another expert gave up. School deepened the wounds. Eleanor still recalled a meeting where Ms. Carter, kindly but misguided, suggested Lily might thrive in a special program. Other kids, drawn to Lily's gentle beauty, tried to connect but grew bored when she didn't respond. They weren't mean, just uninterested, which cut deeper. Lily sat alone at lunch, played alone, existed in a silent bubble no teacher could breach. Eleanor built a cocoon around her daughter. Private lessons replaced group activities where feasible. Playdates, carefully planned, often fizzled when other parents ran out of patience. Weekends were just them. Eleanor reading stories while Lily sketched intricate scenes. Their bond was a silent language of glances and gestures. It sufficed, but it wasn't thriving. Nights found Eleanor in Lily's doorway, watching her sleep, wondering if she spoke in her dreams, if she laughed aloud there. The quiet house pressed in, broken only by the hum of a distant clock and the rustle of leaves outside. That Wednesday afternoon began routinely. Eleanor cleared her schedule post 3:00, as she did every Wednesday, to bring Lily to the park. It was their ritual unyielding. Lily would slide or climb while Eleanor checked emails, glancing up to wave. The playground was lively enough for Lily to observe without pressure. Daniel and Mia arrived soon after, Mia bursting in like a firecracker, greeting every child, including Lily. "Hey, I'm Mia. Want to play Explorers? You can be the map maker." Daniel followed calmly, used to his daughter's energy. Eleanor watched Lily closely. Normally, she'd retreat from such boldness, but Mia's chatter, undeterred by silence, seemed to intrigue her. Daniel approached Eleanor's bench. "Mind if I join? Mia's got enough spark for the whole park." His voice was warm, with a gravelly edge from years of sawdust and shouting over tools. Eleanor almost declined to preserve her shield, but his ease, his lack of probing questions about Lily's silence, made her nod. They sat quietly, watching their children. Mia had moved to the climbing frame, narrating a jungle quest. Lily stayed on the slide but paused, eyes tracking Mia's antics. "Your daughter's a watcher," Daniel said after a while. "She's taking it all in, how Mia moves, how the others react. She's reading the room." Eleanor glanced at him, surprised. Most labeled Lily as shy or withdrawn. No one had called her perceptive with such respect. "Most don't see that," she said, gripping her phone tighter. Daniel shrugged. "I work with kids. Some jump in, some observe. The observers often know more than we think." He paused. "Mia's approach is chaotic, but she's good at including everyone, even if they don't answer back." As if on cue, Mia circled back to Lily. "Hey, quiet explorer, check this." She demonstrated a vine swing on the ropes, landing with a dramatic flourish. Lily's lips twitched, almost a smile. Mia took it as a win, continuing her tale while casting Lily as her co-adventurer. For 3 days, the pattern held. Daniel and Mia arrived after Eleanor and Lily, Mia launching into pirate ships, jungle safaris, or space missions, always giving Lily a silent role: lookout, treasure keeper, star navigator. Daniel brought tea from a nearby cafe, offering one to Eleanor. They sat in easy quiet, occasionally commenting on the kids or the weather. Eleanor began to crave these moments, a break from justifying Lily's silence. On Tuesday, something shifted. Mia had roped other kids into a pretend bakery game, assigning Lily as the taster. Lily only needed to nod or shake her head. Eleanor watched stunned as Lily stepped into the circle, joining the group for the first time. Daniel moved closer, not intruding, but staying visible. When a child complained Lily wasn't saying if the cakes were good, Daniel suggested, "Some bakers write reviews." Lily wanted to draw hearts for the best ones. Lily took the offered notebook, sketching careful hearts for each treat. The other kids leaned in, eager for her approval, turning it into a new game. Eleanor's chest tightened with unnamed emotion. The game evolved into passing a ball, each child calling out what magic it added to their dish. When it reached Lily, the group paused. Mia started to skip her, but Daniel said gently, "Everyone gets a turn." He looked at Lily. "What's the ball's magic?" Silence stretched. Lily clutched the ball, glanced at Daniel, then at Eleanor. Her lips moved soundlessly. Daniel knelt. "My ears aren't great from all the sauce. Can you say it a bit louder?" The kids waited, patient in that surprising way children can be. Lily took a breath, her shoulders lifting, and whispered, "Sparkle." The word was faint but shattered Eleanor's world. She pressed a hand to her mouth, tears blurring her view. The kids, unaware of the miracle, continued, Mia declaring sparkle the perfect ingredient. Daniel gave Eleanor a subtle nod, keeping the moment understated. His hand trembled slightly as he ran it through his hair, betraying his own emotion. Lily returned to observing, but seemed lighter, as if that one word had freed something. When the group scattered, she walked to Eleanor and let herself be hugged, a rare public embrace. Daniel and Mia stood nearby, Mia quieter than usual, sensing the weight of the moment. "Thank you," Eleanor said, voice thick. 7 years. 7 years of silence. Daniel's eyes softened. Every kid has their own pace. Sometimes they just need the right moment to feel safe. Mia piped up. Lily talked. "That's awesome. Maybe tomorrow she'll say pirate or rocket." Daniel gently hushed her, but his eyes sparkled. Daniel explained over tea, movement and speech are linked. Play like this, with patterns like passing a ball, can ease anxiety blocks. Lily wasn't a case to solve, she was just a kid in a game. Eleanor absorbed it, her legal mind filing it away. Other therapists tried play, but it felt like work. "What's different?" Daniel paused. "Most therapy feels like a test. This was just fun." Mia doesn't see Lily as different. That acceptance matters. The next weeks brought small wins. Lily joined Daniel's art sessions, where he turned the community center into a canvas of imagination. Mia gave Lily roles like color captain, and Lily began pointing or gesturing to guide games. Eleanor made Wednesdays and Fridays untouchable, prioritizing Lily over depositions. Daniel and Eleanor's chats grew into dinners with the kids, hints of something deeper forming. A crisis hit in October. Lily froze during a school presentation, the teacher pushing her to speak. She fled to the bathroom, sobbing silently. Eleanor, torn between shielding her and trusting Daniel's approach, called him. He said, "Meet us at the park." There Mia and Daniel had set up their bakery game. Mia declared Lily the galaxy's best taster. Slowly, Lily's panic eased. When the ball reached her, she looked at Eleanor and said, "I want to try again." The words steadied Eleanor's heart. Over lunch, Lily whispered mozzarella when asked her pizza preference, a tiny, monumental step. Months later, at Mia's 6th birthday, Lily joined the happy birthday song, her voice soft but present. She gave Mia a hand-drawn storybook of their games, whispering a secret that made Mia grin. Lily says she'll narrate next time. Spring brought more progress. Lily spoke single words to teachers, Mia her fierce advocate at school. One April afternoon, Lily climbed the park's tallest tower, looked at her family below, and called, "Watch me. I'm soaring." The words rang out, stunning everyone. Mia cheered, Daniel grinned, and Eleanor cried. Then Lily ran to Daniel, tugged his sleeve, and said, "Mia's dad, will you be my dad too?" Daniel looked to Eleanor, who nodded through tears. He knelt. "I'd be honored." Mia chimed in, "And Lily's mom can be my mom. We're a family." Lily nodded. Deal. 6 months later, in a crisp September park ceremony, Eleanor wore a soft ivory dress, her hair loose. Daniel, in a rare suit, stood beside her. Lily, in a lavender dress, held the rings. When asked for words, Lily stepped forward. "My mom was scared because I didn't speak. Daniel and Mia showed us love doesn't need words. Now I have words, and I want to say them." She thanked Daniel for waiting, Mia for being her sister, and Eleanor for never quitting. Mia yelled, "Family hug," and they collapsed together, Lily's laughter ringing out. As they released butterflies they'd raised, Lily called, "Fly free." Her hands slipped into Daniel's, then Eleanor's, with Mia on Daniel's other side. In that golden light, Eleanor knew some victories weren't measured in courtroom wins, but in words spoken, trust earned, and a family found. Lily looked up and said, "Home," and it was.